How we doing? How we feeling? How we living? Welcome back to Kameron Nye, the Science Kid. It's a Bill Nye and Sid the Science Kid kind of spin-off. But anyway, my name is Kameron and I'm a third year SNHS member. And my experiment is which liquid melts faster. So let's meet the liquids. First we have milk. Good old water, and orange juice, even though this is a tangerine. So now when we first talk about the scientific method, we have to develop a question, and that is, which liquid melts faster? Now, we have to do background information on these liquids to make a hypothesis, which is an educated guess. So let's get into that. Now let's talk about water. Now, water is made out of hydrogen and oxygen atoms. It's important for our experiment to know that water is a slow conductor of energy. So that means it takes a lot of energy to change the temperature of a water molecule compared to an air molecule or a table molecule. Remember that for the hypothesis. Now, milk is what we call a colloid. And a colloid is a solution that includes small particles mixed in with the solution. Now, when milk is fresh, we can't see those particles well, but when it spoils and begins to form clumps, those clumps are the particles clumping together, separating from the rest of the solution. Oh, I didn't see you there, sorry. Now, orange juice is just juice from an orange, but it's very acidic due to the high amount of citric acid it contains. So now that we have all of this information, I'm going to make my hypothesis, and you can make yours. And once you're done, I'll tell you my hypothesis and we'll get into the experiment. Now for my hypothesis, I believe that water will take the longest amount of time to melt, and milk the shortest amount of time. And this is because water, being a slow conductor of heat and energy, it will take a long time for it to return to its liquid state. Now, milk is a colloid, so it has different parts to make one solution. Because of that, I think it will melt a little bit easier. Now we must measure out the liquids evenly, put them in the same ice tray, and put it in the freezer for the same amount of time. And this is to keep the experiment fair. Now, I'm going to show you the video of how the ice melted, but don't worry, it's sped up. So now let's go over the scientific method. First, we had to ask a question. Which liquid melts faster? Then, we had to do background research on the milk, water, and orange juice. Then we had to construct a hypothesis. I hope you did too. Then we tested our hypothesis by doing the experiment. After, we analyzed the data and wrote it down. Then, we drew conclusion by asking, was our hypothesis correct or incorrect? For me, my hypothesis was partially correct, but also partially incorrect. And that's the scientific method. Well, it looks like our time has come to an end. And while I couldn't see you guys in person, I really hope that you enjoyed today's experiment. And if you didn't, don't say anything. But make sure to spread the news about the new show. But on a serious note, I hope to see you guys in the next couple of years as the future Science Day presenters, enjoying SNA tests when you get to high school. From the wise words of Mickey Mouse, see you guys real soon.